This is where I say goodbye to an old friend. Goodbye, friend. This is my flip video. Now, this flip video was made by Cisco Systems. And I've had this camera for about 10 to 11 years. And for the past 10, 11 years, all my YouTube videos have been shot on my flip video. Now, flip video went out and stopped being produced, obviously, when phones got more sophisticated. But this was a very simple system. It's got a 2-hour battery life. You stick it in a USB socket. There's a little bit of software, and that is it. Very simple. Press the red button and off you go. And this just flips down. But over the period of time, my lens became cracked. The case fell off, so I've taped it back together, and the USB plug is very loose. But last weekend, it just stopped working. And he did that before, so I think it's the end now. Look, I still keep the box and I still keep the instruction book. Yes, I keep everything, me. So after 10 or 11 years, I've got to say adios, au revoir, goodbye, and thank you. Cisco stopped producing this and supporting this some years ago. I said because phones 10, 11 years ago wasn't as sophisticated. I wouldn't be doing a video. I'm doing a video on my phone now. So it's come to an end. We've had a good run, old chum. It was very simple to use, and I like that. I don't get on well with too much software. So I'll take the battery out and put it in a recycle bin. And it was HD. It's quite good in low light. But it just stopped working, and it became unreliable, really. So this is where we are today, Upwell Hall. In Upwell, little village hall, local pub across there, oldie worldy church. It's a little village. It's this is the car park. There's a playing field just over there. Today's a nice sunny day. There's a playing field there, playground, playing field or something over there, and this is the car park. So there's a Manor Hall, some Manor Hall there. Well, Manor Hall. So if we go along here, I've all set up, people are in there, 5 past 5, 10 past 5, got some background music playing. Got some background music playing, and so this is a little village really. So with an oldie woldy little feel to it. There's a 5 Bells Inn, it's over there. There's a canal running behind that pub, and there's an old worldy church. So there. So this is the road in, and this is the road out. So the hall's from here. It's quite a big hall actually. It's a big wooden hall. It's got a massive stage. Not so many sockets, but it's got a massive stage. Apparently I've been told there's a sound limiter, which doesn't surprise me because this backs onto a house. But I haven't seen any lights or anything. So yeah, this is Upwell, Wisbeach area. So we come along in here. This is the entrance to the hall. Toilets are that way, so the entrance to the hall. And this is one room. So it's a big old hall. Here's Ted's banner. And today we have obviously my FTB's X-Lite 12s. I've got the LED J Battens, skirts. I've got this Stinger2 in the roller pockets. Then I've got one over there, Mega tripod profile,
And behind the wall there, it's the flashing sound light, is the Ultra Bass 9. I heard some kind of strange noise then. And then all my rubbish. I heard a funny old noise then. So this hall's quite big. This is the bar area apparently. It's a massive hall. Got all this area here, it's all wood on the floor. It's all wood on the ceiling. So I've got the Ledj Battens on right now. What I was going to do is I was going to put Mega Profile Pluses on top, but I didn't bother with that. So they're going to run through different programs and do its thing. So I've got one Mega Profile Plus there on sound to light, and that's feeding behind here American DJ Ultra 9, I think it's called, and that's being fed by, if I come along back here, another American DJ Mega Power Profile Plus. That's feeding all the others because there's a bit of lack of sockets here. I brought a couple other lights here. That's my extension, which I'm not using. There's my normal juice. Cabling is, don't look. Don't look at the cabling, please. So yeah, that's the Ultra Bar 6, I think it is actually. So if I open this curtain, there's somebody's house is there, right next door. That's why I think he's probably right when he says there's a limiter. But I can't see any indicators or anything here at all. Right, this is a different event, as I said. Obviously, end tables, a lot of elderly people. Ted's in the middle there, like talking to a friend, a couple of kids. It's a long hall here. I said it's a wooden hall. Everything's wood. I didn't bring a lot of. I suppose I bought some stuff, but I was tempted to bring the U-King to put on top, but it keeps strobe. I can't switch the strobe off, so I thought, being an older group, maybe that wouldn't be depreciated too much. I was thinking about putting a Mega Power Profile on top, because I brought a couple with me, but I thought no to that. I've got a lot of wires running around here. This is only the second time I brought these LEDJs out. I've got to figure out a way to tidy up these cables. So everything else is sort of thrown behind here with my switch box, and down there there's a lot of DMX cable going from one to the other. Got to figure out that, and obviously with the X-Lite 12s I've got mains cable and the signal cable, and that's running around the back. But as halls go, it's quite nice. Okay, the toilet's okay. So it's wood. I think a bin would be ideal here, but if it's got a limiter, it probably isn't ideal. But we shall see. I said for me, it's a different type of gig. I know what he wanted. He wanted a Tom Petty song to finish on, but I told him no, we're going to have another one instead. That could be the second one. I want to try to make it a bit lively type of thing. He's just told me that his friends are a bit quiet. Some food's arrived at back room. The bar's not even open yet, so I'm not too sure what's going on or what's occurring. Ted's obviously not very well. There's a sign there, I don't know if you can see it from here. It sort of says Ted, 13th of June 1946 2, and there's a couple of question marks. It's on that wall over there actually. A few balloons knocking around. Nice bright summer. It's really warm today. Look at the windows. They've got little, I don't know what the technical term is, but they've got little patterns in the window. Each window has a little own pattern. Train line, I guess. Maybe there's a train line up well. Definitely a big church. Just seen that. As far as sockets are concerned, there's one over there. There's a couple of doubles here. That's my anti-surge. There's another one here with my anti-surge. The high rather than low. It's a big old stage. It's quite deep. It's quite high. It's quite deep. You can get a lot of kit on here if you wanted to. But just got to watch the volume for the age group. Really. Let's see. So equipment wise, we have my FBT's X-Lite 12As, which are set on club, which again, if the volume's low, it just boosts the bass a bit. And I've got the Ledj Tpix or Tpix Battens, 1, Stinger2 running on Master Slave. There's the other speaker. And for lighting today, I just got the American DJ inner pocket rolls, the Stinger2 inner pocket rolls, Master Slave, sound to light, and the cables all running into the switch box. So everything's switched off right now because it's pretty bright, nothing going on. So that's the equipment for today. And behind me, as I said before, in that corner on sound to light, you can't probably see it too well, is another American DJ Mega Profile Plus, Ultra Bar 6 I think it is behind here, and the other Mega Power Profile Plus over there. They're all running sound to light, one's feeding the other as far as power's concerned, and that's all I've got. I did bring a couple extra Mega Power Profile Pluses which I was going to put on top of the speaker poles, but I decided not to do that, thinking I don't probably need it. The age group here is slightly older, they don't need flashy lights, etc. But there's something going on as far as lights are concerned anyway. Since I've been here, really, nothing's changed really. I don't know what time people are coming, but he reckons 70 to 80 people. It's here till 11 o'clock, the bar's not open yet. He thinks the bar's going to be there. And then he's given me a free token to get a free drink, which is very kind of him. So I have a lager shandy for his health. Right, well it's 6 o'clock almost, it's been an hour, and no one else has arrived. In fact, people are leaving. Some people are leaving already after an hour. Yeah, I mean, these people, I think some of these people were already here when I came in actually. They were having something to eat when I came in. But been here an hour, there's been no change in the amount of people coming in, people leaving. Not too sure I'm not too sure about this evening at all, so. Right, it's 8:20 to 9. To be honest with you, nothing's really going on. They're sitting down having their dinners, eating, they've been eating all day long. I'm not going to switch on the lights because the main lights are on and it's very bright in here. I have been asked to turn the volume down, which I did, and I can hardly hear it actually. So yeah, not a lot's going on really, I've got to say.
Look at that, guys and girls, boys and girls. I've just got in, and I was right about the road diversion, road closure. The GPS on my phone didn't help. I thought it was live traffic, but it's not. It added another 30 minutes to the journey. 20 odd miles, but it added another 30. There's so many diversions, road stuff going on, all in the same place, but added another 30 minutes onto my journey. And that's what you don't need when you finish. I left the venue at 12, it finished at 11. I left at 12, and I just got home. And that noise you can hear is the kettle, yes. I'm going to have a drink. Oh yes. Good night, tatty guys. Good morning guys and girls, and anyone that's happened to followed my little video from yesterday, because today's today. Today's Sunday and it's 10:30 in the morning. I've already been to lock up and put everything away because I've got a busy day today and a busy week. I'm checking out a venue later on today for next week. So, last night, as I said, it was a strange one. I've never done a sort of a celebration before. And there was 70, 80 guests, I believe, was invited, but there's no more than 30. And they were obviously an older group. There's not really much I could really add to that. When I got there about 3:15, there was already a group of people sitting down having sandwiches and cups of teas, etc. I think they were the ones setting up the room. People did start leaving a bit early, and I think they were the people that were there much, much earlier on. People started wandering a bit later on, about 8:30. It was supposed to have gone on to 11. And it was a pretty quiet evening, to be, in all honesty. We all like to see people having a bop, etc. About 10:10, 10:15, a few people did get up and have a bit of a bop. But in the main, it was pretty, people sitting down, drinking and eating. There's a lot of food. And that was really it. Ted, the person whose party it was, came over once to say that somebody said the music was too loud, and I thought the music was pretty low myself, so I had to reduce it a bit. but when people started to get up and dance, I sort of turned the volume up a bit. When you're dealing with a slightly older group, you've got to be careful with those sort of things, as we all know. Hopefully you now know. The music I played was a mixture of a lot of 60s, and some Motown and some disco stuff, nothing current at all. Ted liked a bit of Roy Orbison, and he liked some 60s stuff. I tried to get people involved with some sing-alongs, etc., but it was like pulling teeth. It was not as I thought. However, saying that, Ted did come over and say that people were asking where he found me, and 2 people asked me for my card, and Ted wanted some cards so he can hand them out to people that asked. People have fun in different ways. Set up, I used Stinger2 and Inner Pocket Rollers. Inner Pocket Rollers actually went all the way down to the far side. The lights were never off in this venue, they were always on. So I didn't really use the Stinger at all, there was no point. And the LED Tpix Battens were on most of the time. They throw out a lot of light. And I did bring a couple extra power cams with me, which I'd never bothered to actually put on. It wasn't so the lighting was very bright. I didn't think you needed any more really to add to it, because people at a certain age, they don't want flashy lights, they just want to have a natter and see their old friends, and that's what I think they all did. And obviously Ted is not very well. So that was the evening really. It's 5 to 11. It seemed a long night because the activity, like there wasn't any. But it's done now, it's to boot. It's all gone, it's all put to bed. I said everything's in the locker, it's all done. And Ted has said that he will reply to Trustpilot, who have already contacted him apparently. So we shall see. But yes, if someone asked me to do one again, I don't know, because a lot of the people have gone there knowing that Ted's not very well, and maybe they didn't want to show they're having a good time. I don't know. But it's the first time I've done a celebration like that. As I said previously, I don't do wakes. I just don't do them. And anyway, so the weather outside at the back, they say it's going to rain, and it is. And yesterday may well be the last of us. It was very warm in the room, I've got to say that. There was no air conditioning. The windows weren't open. It was pretty warm. To get in and out, I showed you the car park in the video. I had to go through the kitchen and all the way the length of the hall, and I had to do that obviously coming out again. I stopped at 11 and I left the place at 12, and I got home at 1:45. I knew there was going to be some kind of roadworks, but I thought my phone GPS was actually live traffic, but it isn't. And there were so many diversions around that area, and you had to follow little signs and little symbols, and anyway, I did get home. And I was up early, don't know why, but I was up early. So anyway, that's that. Then that's another one to boot. My next one, I've got a busy week doing stuff, but the next one is a charity event for my local hospital. It's for the cardiac department at Kettering General. It's a 70s disco night. I will speak to the gentleman who's organising it tonight. I did give him a deal because it's a charity. In fact, it's a hospital I use. Not that department, I must say, but it is a hospital I use. And I did give him a sort of a refund to go into the charity. So that should be a 70s night. And I think all I'm going to do is take some power cams and put them on the top bar, because in the 70s is all we had. We had power cams filled with either hard plastic covers on them with coloured, or gels just held on by clips. So I'm probably going to just do that. Anyway, so that's that. That's another one under the belt and done. And until next time, I shall see you. I know people say subscribe, press this and press that. I'll leave that up to you what you want to do. Until then, I'll catch you later.